Hi everyone, we're going to talk about pronouns again, continuing with our discussion. Remember last week we talked about vague pronouns, and vague pronouns were pronouns that don't have clear antecedents. And we can fix that by rewording the sentence, by removing the vague pronoun and just replacing it with an antecedent. We did some practice with that yesterday with last week with our IXLs. So this week, we're going to go a little bit further. We're going to talk about possessive pronouns. So possessive pronouns are pronouns that show who or what has something, and they replace possessive nouns. So think about a possessive noun like Mrs. Fry's desk. For example, Mrs. Fry possesses her desk. So Mrs. Fry, in that case, the apostrophe S indicates that possessiveness. So replacing Mrs. Fry with it's her desk. So her that's a pronoun that replaces the antecedent, Mrs. Fry. And so now her possesses the desk, which makes her a possessive pronoun. So let's take a look here. His bike was stolen. Step 1, we got to find the pronoun. Easy peasy, that one was his. Okay, his replaces the name of a male. Now, step 2, ask yourself, does this pronoun own anything? Well, yeah, the bike belongs to him. And because the bike belongs to his, that makes his a possessive pronoun. So possessive pronouns, they can come before nouns or they can just stand alone. So these are the words that are used before nouns. Like my iPad, your bike, his, her, its, room, okay? And then the plural form is our. But then these are ones that can be used alone. Instead of saying, it's my iPad, you could just say, that's mine, okay? The iPad is mine, okay? And it doesn't have to come before a noun. It's yours, it's his, her, and its. Those are possessive pronouns that can just stand alone by themselves. We're going to talk also about indefinite pronouns today. Now, indefinite pronouns, they don't refer to a particular person, place, or thing. They're not definite. Remember, things that are definite are they're actually there. They're actually happening. It's specific. Okay? But if it's indefinite, it means it's not definite. So we are not specific. Something needs to be done about my dog's bad breath. In this sentence, the indefinite pronoun something replaces the idea of what could be done about the dog's breath. This something here replaces whatever idea needs to be done about my dog's breath. All right, so here are your common indefinite pronouns. Now this grid is something that you're going to want to refer back to when you are doing your practice here today. Some singular ones, but again, these words, they don't necessarily refer to a specific thing, like another, anybody, anyone, okay? They're indefinite. We don't know exactly what or to what they are referring. All right, when we do practice 2 today, or when you do practice 2 today, your first step is to circle the correct pronoun in the sentence. You're giving 2 options. And then your step 2 is to identify it as either being possessive or indefinite on the blank. So most or one of the greatest Chinese explorers was Chang Qian. Which one of those pronouns fits here? Most of the greatest Chinese explorers was Chang Qian, or one of the greatest Chinese explorers was Chang Qian. Okay, obviously this is one because Chang Qian is one person. Okay, now we are going to identify this pronoun, one, as possessive or indefinite in the blank. Now if you remember, here are a list of indefinite pronouns. And here is our list of our possessive pronouns. You can see that the word one obviously is on our indefinite pronoun list right here. But also you can check because does this own anything? Does one own anything here? No, it does not. And even though we know that it's referring to Cheng Chen, it does not need to be. It's an indefinite pronoun here. Okay, one could be referring to really anything. All right, so in the blank here, you would write indefinite. All right, continue through 2 through 5, and then make sure you turn that in. You are circling the correct pronoun, and then in the blank, identifying it as possessive or indefinite.